In this video, we are going to learn about the protection system for the induction motor. These are the following factor is considered to be the selecting protection scheme for induction motor, rating of motor, duty cycle of motor, type of motor. The protection scheme for induction motor, low voltage induction motor is used for the application in household and water pumping. Such the protection scheme is known as dual starter, that is direct and online starter. Before I will start the dual starter, I would like to tell you about the starter. What is a starter? If the rated stator voltage is applied to the motor at the same time of starting, the motor draw heavy starting current. Due to this voltage drop occur an overheated of motor. The result, the motor will be burn. Due to avoid for the safety purpose, starter is used. These are the main part of dual starter: fuse, circuit breaker, contactor, thermal overload relay, push-pull buttons. Now this is the diagram of dual starter. To start the motor, press on button, that is the NO, normally open, and for stop button to press NC, that is the normally close. As the start switch press, the contactor coil get connected to the line, that is C1, C2, C3, C4. The armature rod is used to pull toward the contactor coil, and normally open contact is the C1, C2, C3, C4 as shown in diagram. The AC supply is connected to the starter winding induction motor to the contact of only C1, C2, C3, but the additional C4 is connected across the start switch is keep the contact coil energized. If you want to stop motor, the press stop switch, disconnect the contactor coil from AC supply. All the contact C1 to C4 will be open. The use of thermal overload relay for the dual starter to use for understand the overload condition to increase the heat. It sends the heat and given to the signal of circuit breaker to trip. Now these are the advantage of dual starter: most economical, cheapest starter, simple control circuit, most comfortable to design and easy to understand and troubleshooting. Now the various of induction motor under abnormal condition. These are the various abnormal condition for the protection of induction motor. The first one is the RTD base overload protection, second short circuit protection, third the differential protection, and fourth phase ground protection. First of all, we are learn about the RTD. What is the RTD? RTD means the resistance temperature detector is used for the overload condition. This used for the high capacity of motor, that is above the 1500 HP. For your kind information friends, below the 1500 HP we will use the thermal overload relay. When the excessive current pass in a thermal overload relay, that is the bimetallical strip, it will be bent. That's why the RTD is the best for high capacity for the protection purpose. This is a diagram of RTD. The RTD is connected in a Wheaton's bridge. As shown in diagram, the bridge is balanced in the stator winding temperature within the permissible value. When overload occur, the stator winding temperature increases, bridge is unbalanced. The RTD resistance changes due to the fault occur in our circuit and it sends to the relay for trip. Now second one is the short circuit protection. Now for the short circuit HRC fuse we use. HRC means high rupturing capacity. The high rupturing fuse are connected to the line. If the short circuit occur, it melt and disconnected to the motor from the supply. the fusing current is must be greater than the starting current of motor. Now the next, differential protection. For the large capacity of motor, percentage of differential protection is used. It can be used for the phase to phase or phase to ground, the differential relay which occur during the fault. This relay, it is a differentiate or compare to the primary to the secondary CT ratio, and it will be checked for the CT ratio is okay or not. Now the phase to ground fault scheme. In this protection, the core balance CT is used. This CT core surrounded in three-phase line conductor of motor. These three line conductor from the core winding, secondary of winding, wound the core and overcurrent relay connected across the secondary. Under normal condition, the current in three phase, that is the IR, IY, IB is equal to 0. That's time secondary winding is not induce the EMF, but when fault occur in phase to ground, the fault current IR, IY, IB is not equal to 0 and secondary winding induce the EMF and overcurrent relay will be operated. Thank you.